Hey, welcome to Corbellic Studios. Today we're going to be doing a walkthrough painting of a Superman, Batman combination. It's going to be a neo-expressionism where we're just going to be combining both of them together. Like I said, we can have fun and do whatever we want to do. I love doing paintings like this because I get to be the one to decide what they're going to be, or it's up to the buyer of what they're interpreting. And it's fine because it's not up to us. It's up to whatever the market is deciding. And that's the cool part about how eBay works. You want to learn how you could do this as well and how you go start making money as early as next week. Click the link below, join us in the free eBay art community, and I'm going to show you all the tricks of how I was able to sell 17,000 paintings on eBay alone. All right, so let's get into this painting right now. Just have fun. That way we could get on to the next painting. All right, let's do this. And this is our Batman. All right, look, I got a little bit of yellow left, so I'm just gonna use the yellow, use what I got. A little bit of watercolor on one of our cheap brushes. You can get this from the dollar store. Look, that way we could just have some abstraction background. All right, I'm not really thinking about what the background is. I'm not focused much on it. That's the whole purpose of it too. When you're doing these type of neo-expressionism paintings, we're not thinking about what the background is. All right, it could be anything. Actually, you know what, let's turn the lights on so that way we're not married to the idea of what's there. We're just doing the background first. Okay, that way it doesn't matter and it really is random. It really could be random. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the cool part too. I think that's the cool part. You know when they always say like beginner's luck? It's beginner's luck because the beginner hasn't gone to art school. The beginner doesn't know what's right or what's wrong and what's the rules. So the beginner is just creating like a child. That's why they say beginner's luck. Beginner's luck is because the beginner is just doing actions. And you're over analyzing because you've been taught too much. I don't know. But now what I'm also going to do, since I have it like this, right? You also want to throw the contrast back on it, where we're going to throw white back on top of it. Even though we just came from the white canvas, that makes it strong. Look at that. When people see that, they're like, whoa. They don't understand why it looks like there's layers on it. It's because you just painted white on top of white, on top of the other colors. And like I said, you see how now we're not even looking at what the Batman. We're not working off the projector yet. That way we can really be original, whatever the abstract is in the background. Now let's just dry this off. I'm going to use the heat gun and then I'm going to put the projector on so we can see what the image is. Maybe I won't. I'm going to dry it off and then maybe we'll add some symbols in the background, some Batman symbols, some letters, some whatever cool stuff, and then we'll go into it and it'll add to the layers or make it pop. This is how you work it. All right. So let me take my black pastel and let's just throw some baddie symbols in there or something, right? Like something like that. And then bat. Let's do like some stars, some symbols, or arrow, circle, other circles. Let's do Roman numerals. Because why not? Let's say city, because that's where the crime is at. Or hero. Which comes from Egyptian of Heru. or something like that. All right, a circle this, like just a contrast. You see what you get my point what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just adding the layers to it before we actually get to our principle. And then it's gonna seem like we know what we were doing. Let's do another bat or super city. All right, now let's go into the projector and see what we could. Let's see what we could work with. All right. I don't know. I never know. All right, look. I got a one of these big markers. You know, we could do something like, or maybe not. All right, let's go. Let's go straight into the painting. Enough dibble dabble. Boom. Let's see what we got here. All right, there's our Batman, Spider-Man, Superman thingy. All right, let's do this quick. Like I said, I really like to work these quick. The quicker that I do it, the more that I'm pushing the happy mistakes, and it looks intentional. I have to do it that way in order for me to get the look that I'm going for, which is the happy mistakes. And when you do it like that, people pay for those happy mistakes because that's where the confidence comes from. You not trying to be perfect because you're okay with who you are as an artist. You've done this so many times, right? Look at that. All right. Now, let me go with the mouth. Boom. And then I'm going to do the red. Super. Make this quick looking. Boom. Don't be so concerned all the time about trying to color inside the lines and be pretty all the time. You don't have to be pretty all the time. It gets boring. It gets tiring. It gets exhausting trying to control the outcomes of things and trying to be pretty all the time. And then it really gets exhausting when you try to be pretty all the time and then the market don't even care. They spit in your face on it. I think that's why I create so fast and how I create art now, because I understand that how the market is. They say they love you, but then they have a funny way. That's all I'll say. Maybe create art that way. Create art where you say to yourself that the market, they don't really love what you're doing. It might be beneficial for them for a little bit, or maybe they're resellers selling your artwork. And when you need them to care, they don't. I don't know. I'm just saying you could say that to yourself so you could create art faster and you could get through the psychology that's going on inside of you. I'm not saying that's the case. At least not for everyone. It's not. There's a lot of great people out there who are collectors, and they'll support you and support your livelihood, really. But then you also do have the ones who will take advantage of you or try to. So you have to know where you're spending your energy at. You're trying to be so perfect. Doing a bat here. You always want to play around with black as well, because black is the other contrast to white. Especially when it comes to like pop art and neo-expressionism. Black is super important. Almost more important than the white. I go through so much black. I go through black and white. Those are the colors that I always keep on deck by the gallons. All right. Let's do a circle here. I'm going to dry this off with the heat gun, and then we could really have some fun and come back into it with the layering. Actually, let me throw a little bit, since I have a little bit of this yellow. See, I'm not trying to color inside the lines, and I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm letting it be like that on purpose, because that's what they're paying for. They want you to figure out the imperfections. It's your job. It's your job to not be perfect. It's your job to show up flawed. People already have enough going on in their lives, and they're tired of people trying to be perfect, and life is not perfect. So why are you trying to pretend that way with your art and control it? People don't want to see that. Right? I was going to dry off the black, but I don't even like waiting a lot of times. Just layer it on there. Actually, let's dry this off so that we can really layer it on and be done with it. All right, so there we go right there. Dry that off. And look, I'm just gonna go straight into the black. Let's do this. And there's that. I'm really just trying to see, I'm just doing random. The more random, the better. You don't have to have it figured out. Look at that. That's cool. Let's turn the lights on. Then I have a better idea of how crazy that we're working it. There's no rules to this because remember, he's Batman, Superman, Batman. He doesn't even know who he is. He's confused. Or maybe this is what they call in those new kid movies now, where they can change it up as much as they want. And they call it the Ultraverse, the Ultraverse universe. They can keep rewriting so many Marvel movies because they call it the Ultraverse. This is the Ultraverse universe. DC mixed with MCU. Look at that. All right. All right. Look at that. Anything else we want to add? Let's add some red. And then let's make some wings on that kind of thing, right? I don't know. With this, you don't have to know anything because we're just creating. It doesn't even matter. But what does matter, it's been 20 minutes. Let's get on. Let's get on with it. We're done. It's been 20 minutes. All right. There we go right there. Let me take a picture. He's cool. And there we go right there. Look at that. That's our Batman Superman on the 16 by 20. We just had fun. We did this together. There's no rules. There's no rules to art. It's all subjective. You can do whatever you want. You can have fun with it. I mean, this was the last painting of the night anyways. So you know how we do it when it comes down to the last painting in the studio. We paint for ourselves. Of course, it's still going to get listed, but we do whatever we want. We have fun. And there it is right there. You want to learn how you can start making sales as early as next week, click the link below, join us. We're going to be having a mastermind meeting this Sunday, and hope to see you in there. Talk soon.